So welcome back to some more Xenoblade Chronicles, where last time we made our way through Tephra Cave, finishing out all the things that we could do in there, getting our way to the Bionis Knee, and by extension, Gower Plain. At this time, something I've changed my mind on. You can see how people are starting to look weird once again. Well, maybe not once again, but weird for the first time. I'm kind of going back on the decision of keeping certain armor on people. Here's the thing. I will change the appearance if the armor itself looks stupid. Along with that, along with any swimwear. Yes, there are swimwear, and yes, there are bikinis, and I don't want that to ruin cutscenes and the such. So, right now, this is what Ryan's looking like. If you're wondering how to remove the equipment thing, it's you have to pull up the sub-menu and then clear appearance. Annoyingly, it has to be the entirety of the appearance slot, but it's better than nothing. And this is what Shulk's looking like. Basically just a blue version with some goggles. Yeah, not much to say there. So, starting off in Gower Plain, this place is huge. And along with that, we have a bunch of, well, Arduns we need to go and kill. We haven't seen these enemies before, but they're basically just fodder. There's really not much to say about them. And thank you, Shulk, for getting the break off. Might as well get the sword drive in. Do a ton of damage. I love sword drive, and that is absolutely going to be a priority thing for, I was about to say Shulk, for Ryan. Ryan is very, very, very OP with sword drive, to the point where, speedrunners actively go for it because it's just that good. Might as well keep up the aggro. And, do I want this? No, that's physical damage. Let's do that, and then sword drive. Oh my god, we nuked it! Oh, that's a really good end screen for that. So I would not go crazy with all the questing around the area. I will say, though, we'll take care of some of the easier ones. In we got soil armor. What is that for? Medium? That's really... yeah. No, I'm taking that. I'll take that with a... not really good any... We have... bleed defense 3? Why? Okay. I guess muscle up. It's not that great, but it's better than nothing, I guess. I guess I'm kind of going towards a tank build for Ryan, and also his arms look stupid now, but this is fine. This is fine. So, Gower Plain, as I said, is gigantic. To the point where, like, I leveled up Ryan by accident. Infinity coins, I'm seeing if anybody got an arts, and yeah, no. You got this landmark right here. Very helpful landmark because, well, we're going to be going to it for a while. Look how huge this place is. And this is the lower level. There is an upper level. Yeah, this game's giant in and of itself, and this is probably not the biggest area in the entire game. It's the most well-known for obvious reasons. I mean, look at this place. It's also a Smash map. I mean, come on. But, yeah, this place is huge. So I believe, yeah, you got some Maker Bunnets over here. I want to kill the Bunnets because the Buns must die for things we need for quests. So I'm gonna go kill them real quick. Rhine time, baby! I don't know what that one's for, but that's really funny that I got that. I think that's just from using arts as Rhine, probably, and you got nuked. Okay, that's something to talk about with Shulk's AI. I don't particularly like having Shulk on AI simply because he really likes to spam Monado arts for some reason. As mostly Buster. I'm not sure why, but yeah, he kind of just wants to go all out and kill everything that he sees, and sometimes it's just not a helpful thing. I'm actually gonna, skip farm this so I can get that last bunnet. I'll go kill that thing, and I'll meet you guys back in a second. Quest complete for that one. Not too bad. And easy enough. So, Gower Plain, I will warn you. Oh, God, yeah, there he is over there. I kind of saw him earlier, but you kind of want to be careful in these kind of areas. This is the first real big area we've been to. Well, minus outside of Colony 9, but basically a giant free roam area where I just want to look at this guy. This giant lug just walking around like he owns the place, and By damn it, he really does own the place because you got some ponios over here. I'll talk about them in a second because they are needed for quests. Can I please... Okay, here. Territorial Rotbart. Okay, this guy in particular, it's another meme of the Xeno series where they'll just have an overpowered, unique monster just roam around the first area of the game. And it started here. There's one of those kind of enemies in Xenoblade 2 and 3. And I think he actually has the same name, too. He's a jerk. But, that is not a camp we're seeing. Instead, it is a rundown dune buggy.
Someone's left a buggy out here.
That's strange. Who would just abandon a buggy in this place? And it's pretty new.
Is it brand new?
Not brand new, but it's in very good condition. You wouldn't just abandon it. So, what did happen to the driver? There's a boy! He's being attacked by monsters!
You saw it happening? Where?
I don't know, but it was near some water.
Near water? But what made you have a vision all of a sudden?
Maybe it was triggered by touching the buggy.
Well, we'd better find him. Let's search everywhere around here where there's water.
Okay.
Well, we have a vision of the future, and the near future right now is killing ponios. I'm really hoping Mr. Rotbart does not decide to go and kill you. He kind of just roams the map, and if he sees you, you're dead. So, just be careful with him walking around. I do suggest trying to kill these ponios as fast as humanly possible. Shulk Guide, really, there you go. Alright. Topple, then Sword Drive does a ton of damage. And that's just the beginning of it. There's going to be some crazy stuff we'll be able to do with Rind and Sword Drive, because, again, Sword Drive is probably the best art for him in the game. I'm sorry, it really is. Minus a different thing in the future that we'll see. Full power, but I'm not going to make any comment or content from that. Anyways, I'll go kill some of these ponios for that quest, and I'll meet you guys in a second. Got the achievement of Bone Breaker. I'm guessing that's just a bunch of topples. Anyways, still killing ponios. Meet you guys in a sec. Blech. That one dropped a gold chest. I'll take it, and you dropped a rifle. Okay. Whoa, that might be good, actually. I'm gonna go check that Lancer real quick. No one can wear... Ooh, okay, yeah, that's really good. No one has the ability to use rifles yet. No spoilers. I guess I'm giving you another strength up. Sure. Our strength up is now by 40, which is pretty nice. Kind of wish you could see the percentages and stuff for that, but whatever. Actually, can I see effects? Cool. That tells me so many things. Well, one more ponyo. Let me go kill that real quick. There goes all the ponios. Pretty easy one of that. And gain some reputation at the, at that rate as well. Besides all of that, we want to head towards the objective. I'm not going to make too much of a big deal with Gower Plain, because again, it is, oh god, hello buddy. It's huge, there's a lot of places to go to, and we're going to be going to all those places basically throughout the entire game, yeah. We're not going to be exploring the entirety of this place, because it's just that gigantic. But anyways, those guys are huge. I think those are just guys waiting for us.
Shulk! Over there! You alright, kid?
Who are you?
That can wait. Go! Get out of here. Leave these guys to us.
Okay.
Let's do this.
Ready when you are.
I just want to know what he did to piss off these Arduns. The Arduns are pretty easy. I do suggest working one at a time. I need to, like, move around, keep the aggro up, and, yep, there's the topple, then Sword Drive. Oh my god, that did so much. Oh my god. We're not that much higher level than them, too. That worked out great. Another thing, I'm going to do lock on. And keep you on me a little bit. And do an aura burst so you can deal less damage. And while you keep staying on me. Works out pretty good. Come on, give me my tackle. Tackle? What? Topple. There we go. Topple. And you are about to be done. See you later, Ardun.
Okay, it should work now.
Great. You saved my skin. My buggy short-circuited. And then there were those monsters and... Well, thanks.
I fixed the circuit, but it's out of ether. Change the cylinder and it will be as good as new.
I think it's time for the introductions. I'm Ryan. He's Shulk.
Pleased to meet you.
Oh, hi. I'm Juju. Where are you two heading? If you've got time, you should come back to our camp.
Your camp?
Yeah, it's not far.
How about it?
Let's take him up on the offer. I'm surprised there's a Homs camp here, but they might have some information.
I suppose.
Juju, can you tell us how to get there?
Sure. If you go back to the oasis, you should see a tall stone post. Head there first.
Then what?
There's a small path in the woods next to the stone post. Just follow it down to our camp.
Got it. Now, let's make a move.
Setting out. And introduction of guests. They're just kind of there for story purposes. And hello, Territorial Ropart. You are really just showing up today. And God, this place during the evening looks amazing. Like, look at the Macanis. You can see the stars on the left of it, or I guess to the right of it if it's facing towards it. Whatever. I'm looking too far into it. This place is pretty. So, yes, as Juju said, and honestly, I will say right now, I don't freaking like Juju at all. Juju's annoying. What's attacking me? The wolves. These wolves show up at nighttime. We actually need to kill a bunch of these for a quest thing. So, might as well go and kill these guys. You resist break. That's you won't resist that though. So, I'll go around and kill these wolves real quick. I'm sorry that there's a lot of cuts when it comes to just killing random things for quests, but 9 times out of 10, it's the same exact things that happen, and it's just not entertaining whatsoever. There's nothing for me to say, so that's why I just vote on skipping the fights entirely, unless if there's something that pops up that's interesting. So, back to skip. What, Shulk? What the balls? Okay, now to skip. I thought I needed 4. Okay, I'll take 3. Yeah, I thought I needed 4 of those. Did I read that wrong? Okay, whatever. How's it looking on our quests, actually? Let's sort by Bionis Leg. Oh, we did all of them. Okay, but that worked out pretty good for us. So, as for the map, you can see there's some things down here. So, I will say, while Gower Plain is huge, it's not as gigantic as you may think. A lot of areas are locked off to us right now and stuff like that. If I remember right, there is a quest, I think, that somebody wanted in Colony 9. Not near, I guess I did all of that. Was it Tefra Cave? No. Okay. I must have done everything. I guess I was remembering wrong. Geesh. I cannot speak. That's what happens when you start a recording session and you have not properly tuned your voice up for things. I don't know. Then again, the way I handle the series is very much just random bullshit go because, just because of the nature of the game, it's so huge. And I have my notes. I know what I'm doing. But getting from point A to B in this game is a 1.5 miles. So, for a lot of the part, it's just me winging things. And, I don't know. I've gotten, 30 other LPs down my, down in the past. So I think I'll be alright with rambling. So heading to this landmark, which I did not read, it was Camos. Camos is another one you'll be going back to a lot. If we head down here, this is the objective we need to go to. I can actually make it to where we have the dotted line. Again, I love that feature in the Definitive Edition because it makes things a lot easier. there should be, I don't know, just a random refugee. But there should be a refugee right over here that has some quests for us. And I believe you just have a couple of random stuff. Yes, challenge 1 part 1. And you should have challenge 1 part 2. There we go, generic quests and the such. So, well, I guess we'll head in at night, because I don't want to change the time, I'm too lazy to. And we'll make it on over to this little valley here, which again looks so cool. Like, with how giant this area is, you just have this small little forest, and it still feels huge, even though it's literally just maybe 5% of the map at best.
Juju! Where have you been? Juju! Don't tell me you were... I've told you 1,000 times. We're not ready to leave the camp yet.
But I thought...
Juju!
Sorry, Sharla.
That gear. You must be survivors from the Defense Force. Is Colony 6 okay? Did Gaddo make it?
Hold on. What are you talking about?
We've come from Colony 9.
Colony 9?
They saved me from some monsters. This is Ryan and Shulk.
Oh, so you're not from Colony 6. Thank you for helping Juju. I'm his sister, Sharla.
I told them they could rest here, with us.
Did you now? Well, all right. I suppose that's only fair.
Did something happen to Colony 6?
Actually, we're heading there ourselves.
Colony 6 has been... our home. It's been occupied by the Mekon.
No.
I'll tell you about it inside. Follow me.
Obligatory walking over to another quest objective. Welcome to the refugee camp. Our little home within the Bionis... I was about to say leg, but I guess it is the Bionis leg. You got some people we can talk to and all that, and Elwyn and stuff like that. Don't grab any quests right now. Hey, it's a little not... oh yeah, Pam. I'm sorry, I'm breaking your little neck, buddy. But I would not grab any quests at the moment because, well, for things in the future. Very near future. So, let's go and see, well, Sharla, and talk to anybody that has names. You are not named? Is there anybody that has names? Arda.
Oh, hello.
Oh, kill me, please. I can't get up from here. Let's go talk to Sharla.
Yes?
Our home, Colony 6, was attacked by the Mekon. Will you listen to what I have to say? Sure.
We had already fought off the Mekon a year ago. At the Battle of Sword Valley. It left us with a false sense of security. The Colony 6 Defense Force didn't even notice the approaching Mekon. By the time the air raid siren sounded, a swarm of Mekon had blackened the sky. They ate people and burned our buildings. Me and Juju dedicated ourselves to evacuating the children and elderly. I don't know what happened next.
It's just like what happened to Colony 9.
They attacked your colony as well.
Yes. It's good that you managed to evacuate so many.
We have a Tharon, the Colonel, to thank for that. Him and Gaddo.
This Gaddo?
He would have been my husband by now, if not for all this. Cheer up, you two. We can't lose hope just yet. I'm certain Gaddo and the other soldiers are alive. They're still fighting. I can feel it.
You're on your way to Colony 6, right?
You bet. We're up for some revenge. I bet we can even get your colony back.
There you go, showing off again.
If anyone can do it, it's you two. Could you take me with you to the colony?
Juju! The people here need us. How many times do I have to tell you?
But you heard, the Mechon attacked Colony 9. That means a load of them have left Colony 6 already. It has to.
Even if that's true. No, especially if it's true. We cannot expose the camp to any more danger.
So, you don't care what happens to the people in the colony? How can you be so heartless? Are you that scared of the Mechon?
Oi, kid!
Ryan!
You ought to know how Sharla feels. Watch your mouth and have some respect.
I'll go and make dinner.
Maybe I was too hard on him. Shulk?
Ryan, you really remind me of Gaddo when you get angry.
I do?
Gaddo's taken care of us ever since we were young. I always saw him as a big brother, really, but he was more of a father to Juju. He'd call him kid whenever he told him off, just like you did.
I don't think I'm ready to be someone's old man just yet. Wait, Shulk, did it happen again?
Yeah.
You had another vision.
Oh no!
No! Juju! The buggy's gone! He's going to Colony 6 on his own.
Stupid kid!
We have to hurry. Something bad's gonna happen.
What did you see?
A deep valley. Everything's engulfed in flames. There's a black shadow. It kills Juju.
Is it the Mechon with the metal face?
Yeah.
Where does it happen? Is it near Colony 6?
I'm not sure. I think so.
Let's get after him, Shulk.
Hold on a second. What was all that about?
I know you won't believe this, but Shulk can see the future.
The future? That's not possible.
That's what I thought too. I still can't explain this, but that vision I had will come true unless we stop it.
So you're telling me Juju's in danger?
Believe it or don't believe it, that's your call. But I wouldn't be standing here if it weren't for Shulk's visions.
Juju. Oh, okay. I can't say I believe you. But what have I got to lose?
I like the way you think.
Sharla, you're...
What?
No, nothing.
Oh.
What are you doing? Let's go and find Juju.
When you talk like that, you sound just like Gaddo. That's how I know it's not worth arguing.
What am I, some kind of Gaddo substitute?
That thing killed Sharla too. I saw it in the vision. But I can't stop her coming with us. I don't know how I can protect her. But I have to do it. I will change the future.
Onwards to save the future. With a new party member. Buffs and debuffs. That's the party member. Yeah, no. Physical protect, damage, immunity, sleep, bleed, yes. They really like throwing tutorials everywhere. So, we have a new party member entirely of Sharla. who's an ether rifle user. And very ironic that we got a really nice rifle for her, actually. Holy crap. Ether up 3? Hell yeah. Okay. So, Sharla is primarily a support and debuffer, along with a buffer as well. She has really nice healing support while dealing debuffs such as Ether Down and Bleed. As an attacker, she sucks. She's not very good as an attacker, especially due to a later party member that will easily overpower her role. As such, I see her role more oriented towards just healing and supporting the party, rather than focusing on overall debuffs and damage. So, here's where we'll talk about her art. So, her talent gauge is bad. It literally does nothing beneficial for her. The quirk of an ether rifle makes it to where she has to cool off the rifle after a certain amount of arts are used. So that's a huge disadvantage of her. When she has to cool down her rifle, she cannot move or use any damaging arts, or, well, actually, use no arts. She can't do anything until the rifle is cooled off. And if you don't cool it down soon, she spends about 10-ish seconds just cooling down her rifle, making her useless. Personally, I hate this about her. She is the only person in this game that has a talent gauge that actively goes against everything. It doesn't benefit her whatsoever, and the only thing this acts as is just a way to make you not use her as much. It makes you think about when you should use certain arts at what times, which, in a gameplay perspective, is kind of needed, because it'd be overpowered if you could just spam all her healing arts and stuff, but at the same time, this really screws her over because, again, she's useless if this thing overheats. So, it's just another management thing that I just don't like. There's no benefit from this. So, talking about her arts, we got Heal Bullet, which is just an HP recovery to one person. Think of it like Light Heal, but it does better. Actually, does it do better healing? That rank 2, 360. Okay, yeah. So it's already doing pretty much almost around the amount that Shulk's Light Heal does. And yeah, Heal Bullet's pretty nice. Heal Blast is a large amount of HP to one target. It's a longer cooldown time, but I mean, it's more HP. At this point in the game, it's almost well, maybe not for Ryan, but it's almost a full heal for everybody but Ryan. Cure Bullet removes debuffs from target and grants temporary debuff immunity. This basically makes it to where if you got like strength down on somebody or something like that, she can cure it off, and it will also give a temporary debuff immunity to that target. It also fills the talent gauge, which all of her arts do in a stupid way, and it only lasts for 5 seconds. It's not bad, but very situational. Shield Bullet, which is kind of just a defense buff for a little bit. It's an ether defense up. Keep in mind, her arts are mostly ether-based. Healing and debuffing and buffing arts are all ether-based, so in this case, it's ether defense. So physical damage is not going to be affected with this. Again, it's not bad. It's 20 seconds. It's 15%. Oh, that's the talent gauge. 400 damage immunity. It's not bad, but again, it's kind of just situational. Thunderbullet is a pretty good art for her, actually. It's a 2-hit combo that always does criticals against flying enemies. It's one of her few attacking arts that she has. It's not bad. It's a 2-hit combo. It does pretty good damage. It doesn't fill the talent gauge too badly, so it's a pretty good art for her. Tranquilizer is another physical damage art that just inflicts sleep. Actually, I believe these are also ether. Oh yeah, attribute ether. So you can see at the top there, it is attributed as ether. Ether damage is, again, like I said before, basically magic. Think of it like that. Some enemies are weak to ether, some enemies are not. So, Tranquilizer is pretty nice. It can put enemies to sleep for about 15 seconds. Sleep's kind of a bad thing because if you smack them again, they just wake up. So it's there, I guess. And Metal Blast. This thing is interesting. So Metal Blast is a break art for her. It's a physical damage as well, so works good for physical stuff. Here's the thing. This also lets you attack Mechon for some reason. I mean, I guess because Metal Blast, yeah. So, it works pretty good. And since her rifle is ether-based, she does damage to Mechon, at least with ether-based attacks. So, yeah, Mechon can't block against ether. That's why the Monado can break through, but not Rhine's main weapons. So, Sharla is going to be very awkward, needless to say. Let's see what I can change around with her equipment real quick, because along with just the way she works, I definitely recommend having her on all light gear. She is not going to be your front lines attacker. She's going to be sitting in the back, giving buffs and debuffs and healing. I honestly don't think I have anything I can give to her, though. She actually has pretty good stuff. So as such, since she is an ether-based attacker, ether ups all the way as much as you can. Ethers are going to be the best bet for everything. So, do I have... I don't think I have... Yeah, no, I don't. Okay. So, what do I have? I could take some stuff from Shulk, but he kind of relies on Ether too with the Monado. We'll take Agility up, and we'll take... I don't know, I guess Topple Resist in case there's a toppling enemy. We really need to get better gems, but we will in the future. As for skill trees, she starts out with Devotion, which improves Ether. I highly recommend you just stick with this, because she is all based on Ether. Perseverance is physical defense. Why? Why would you want this if she's not going to be the one taking the aggro? You don't want her taking aggro. And Confidence, which boosts strength. Again, kind of just a bad trait priority, considering that she's not an attacker, really. At least not a good one. So, for some reason, medium equipment boosts power of healing arts and chain attacks, extends range of long-distance arts, and increases agility, and cooldown of healing arts. So, yeah, Devotion's going to be what we're aiming for, especially for Always Ready because of Shulk. Because Shulk highly takes advantage from that. I mean, come on, agility across the board, it's pretty nice. With all that said and done, though, I am going to end things off there. We've got some, we got to chase after Juju. Definitely need to chase after Juju. So, next time on Xenoblade Chronicles, we're going to go and save Juju, hopefully. I will see you guys in the next one. Take care.